This place is pretty wild and overgrown. I need to do some romancing the stone style machete work in here. Dated reference. What is setting A? Trash can in the back. What's up, guys? Deke. Streets shall provide. It's been a while since I posted a video. I just kicked pneumonia, I think. I was sick for like 3 weeks as well. This is a recent trip I took, kind of exploratory one in the woods, where I found not one, but two foundations. Later, as I pieced things together and found some old maps from 1895, meaning this is at least that old, if not older, it turns out that most likely what you're seeing where I'm mucking about is a barn foundation, which will warrant further exploration. But that's the backstory in this, and here's what transpired. I stumbled across this hiking, looking for bottle spots, but we're kind of like in this swampy area with a lot of stone walls, and all of a sudden there's this raised, almost like a butte, a plateau, where someone took the time, I don't think, to retain soil, but to build all this up. There's lines of rocks. There's a higher wall over here where a lot has crumbled. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, here's some milk glass. It's not old, it's probably 50s. That's a cork top. All right, see this big wall in there? Can you see it? There definitely was like a house or something here, and there's more walls right here. Huge piles of stones. This would be a great place to hack away some stuff and look around, because the map was 1800s. And again, just this stuff here. Old metal pieces. There's a old mason jar down there. Dude, someone even left a Dunkin'. It's still warm, brother. Just the way I like it too. 1 sugar, 2 cream, huh? Look at that. Lady luck is on my side. What's this? Please be embossed. Just some local soda. Come on. It's definitely old-ish. But it ain't that cool. Oh, there's more golf balls in there too. Well, that's kind of interesting. Looks like the top of a lighthouse. It's a screw top, but that's kind of cool. Mustard jar, anyone know? I keep finding a lot of these, like a lot of them out here. Well, maybe like 3. Here's the wall, another wall. So there's no reason that someone built this huge 6-foot-high wall, killed themselves doing it, with no intent, no purpose. So there was something here. Some mill, shop, a house, and all the land behind it's so built up unnaturally. I see some glass over there too, so this would be a cool place to look. As I get closer, either someone's been digging here, or this is from the tree uprooting, although that doesn't look like much digging. I don't know. I do see some glass here and there though. There's some, try to do this while holding a blanket and a coffee, climbing wet stones. Not recommended. Here's a better shot. This is definitely a cellar hole. It goes right, let me widen this. I climbed up on top of this plateau. So it goes here, here, here's the edge of it, then here. So I see some old bottles in there right now. This is overgrown, but it's all dead sticks, that kind of stuff that snaps easily out of your way. Dude, this place could be awesome to check out. Okay, a better view of it. Here's a shorter wall. This is uphill, that's towards the swamps. They probably didn't have to build this up as much. It looked like it collapsed, so it probably was like level height with this. All the stones have fallen. So here's the cellar hole that I'm in right now. Was it some kind of bitness from a mill? I don't know. It's a freaking ketchup bottle, son of a gun. No, I was hoping to at least be a cool soda bottle. Like probably a 50s ketchup. Some enamelware, there's a lid. That over there is glass, a screw top. I'm not gonna bother crawling in there. But there might be other stuff in here. There's remnants of a milk bottle, some old spring. Who knows? This place is pretty wild and overgrown. I need to do some romancing the stone style machete work in here. Dated reference. To see what I'm dealing with. I don't want to open it too much though, because then it becomes too apparent. There's a lot of metal stuff in here and a lot of screw tops, which I think is not period or indicative of how old this is. This is clearly older than that. I think it's just like, young punks and whippersnappers stopping by and throwing crap in here. once upon a midnight dreary, upon a time. I keep seeing tons of, right behind me, where is it? Right there. There's some enamelware. I'll dig around, we'll see. Behold, ye old A cup, vintage raw. Well, it looks like a shoe, I don't know. Old piece of leather. That's not what I'm looking for. So, quick question back at the homestead for some of you. Things like old leather, because I find a lot of it, is it worth saving at all? Is there a market for, crafters or whatever to buy or collect old leather scraps, especially if it's like 100 years old? Let me know, because if there is, maybe I start bagging and keeping the stuff, because it will amount to something over time. Just curious. Where is it? I saw a bottle was broken, but here it is. Oh, gotta be careful. And it's a cork top whiskey. I just want something like that embossed. Dag nabbit, to keep this family friendly. Gosh darn it. Here's that other one I was showing you from afar before. Like the brick style, I don't know, mustard, if I had to guess. Langston's mustard, the one that tastes like bricks. I have no idea. Lifted this old barrel top up. Not really what I want to find. Screw tops, a lot of tin cans, which in terms of metal detecting would be a pain in the butt. Someone loved their condiments. All right, I'm in this cellar hole. I'm kicking stuff away. I lifted up this barrel top right here, hoping there'd be something protected under it. Was disappointed to just find like a mustard jar right there. Here's no glass top for like a mason. And as I kick stuff away, there's a couple things underneath, like this right here. Please be something awesome. I could really use the boost. Not embossed, but it's whole. And it's a crown top. But I mean, this was like a soda or a beer. It's definitely on the older side, so I wonder what, like if I kicked around here a lot, what is in this foundation? The more I look around, I'm not so sure about metal detecting here. I think there's gonna be too many false signals, but people definitely dump stuff here, whether it was when people lived here or afterwards. It doesn't look that old, but who knows? This definitely is not old. And again, enamelware everywhere around this site. So someone certainly lived here and used, I would say it's a house, judging by the things I'm finding. This one's actually fairly decently intact. I mean, who knows how all this stuff, the house rot to the ground, this all collapsed in the basement. I don't know. I'm not seeing any carbons. I don't think it burned down. Yeah, here, look at this. Yet another. No, it's not. Is it a football? See the stitch lines? I don't know. What the heck was that? I thought it was a shoe sole. Could this have been a place where someone worked on leather? In a shop, there's a lot of shoemakers that were in this vicinity. In fact, on a map nearby, there's a house that said shoemaker, a 1800s map. Man, everything's busted. Look at the size of this sucker. Yeah, another crown top, probably a beer. Nothing fun on it, though. Son of a gun. Son of a motherless goat. To quote the Three Amigos. More frisky whiskeys. Just sitting all over the place. Mixed with some newer stuff. Middle-aged stuff. I want to rake around here. Rake the forests, as they recommend. See what I can find. All right, I'm bushwhacking to kind of get my way out of here. And there's this giant freaking pit right here. And what is this? Yeah, it's modern. It's like a Seagram's or something. Yeah, what is this? Clearly another foundation. What the heck? with the leaves down, I never saw these, or with the leaves up before, I never saw any of this. It's clearly another cellar hole. What the hell? Awesome. Being close to the road, it's probably been looked at before, but who knows? Yeah, 100% it's a cellar hole. Look at this. Here, I'm in it now. Here's the walls. Over here, it squares off. It's kind of a long rectangle. I'll just scrape through here, like, what was on this site? Sometimes it pays to visit your old dig sites after a good rain, because some of the stuff that's sitting around becomes more evident, such as this. Immediately, there it is. Boom, an old, really freaking old marble. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Old enough, cool enough. I never find marbles, it's weird. Everyone finds them nonstop. I rarely find them. So there's one for the jar. Before, this was just a big brown pile of dirt, but after all the rain we've had, things start washing away, like sifting for gold. So it pays to come back and see what you might have missed. Who knows? There could be marbles in here, like I just found, coins, jewelry sometimes. What the heck is this? It's heavy. Heavy metal. Some jadeware, jadeite. Oh, this would have been cool. You're not going to find anything whole like that. Some pictorial stuff. It's like is that a woman someone standing by a house? So here's my question to you. I find a lot of cool corktop bottlenecks broken. Lots of pieces of pottery broken. Things like that. Cool colored glass broken. What are some viable and actually cool craft ideas or things that could be done with that stuff? I know that, people make it into jewelry, things like that. But what else could be done with those that maybe I'm missing? Because I hate, some of this stuff it's so interesting looking. Maybe not that one, but I'd like to be able to do something creative with that stuff. And it's landlocked or inherent or just encapsulated history. That's what I'm looking for. So give me your ideas as I fall over. I'm crouched on my knees here and I'm on uneven terrain. Give me your ideas in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate it, seriously. And maybe you guys could learn from it as well.